What's going on? All the platforms. So I've seen it over and over and over and over again where I have somebody that's super excited on a call. They tell me all these reasons why they need support in their business, right? They're called, right? You're called to make this difference in the world, right? You're out to make this ripple effect. You're out to do all these things. You have all these things that you've attempted to do and they haven't worked, right? You've bought all, like, either you bought all the courses or you've been doing this on your own long enough, right? Watching YouTube videos, just figuring things out, like just taking a little bit of actions here and there and then correcting, and that's great, and it's got you where you are, but there's some sort of block and you need the support, right? You're ready to go to the next level. And I've had so many people get on calls and they say, I need support with this, right? I need support with this. I need accountability. I need structure. I need help packaging my program. A lot of our clients, they come and they're offering per session. Some of our clients are offering, smaller package, all one-on-one, and they don't know how to create a signature program. They don't know how, like, they're either close to capacity, they're undercharging, and they want to charge what they know they're worth, right? You're actually worth way more, but like actually get compensated for your work. And they're pumped, right? They're on this call, they're telling me all the reasons why they need our services, why they need support packaging, creating a structure and accountability and packaging their client attraction process and what we call the empowered client attraction pathway. And I need the support to package my offer where, when I communicate it to people, they're like, holy crap, I need that. Yes, I need that. And I want it. Being able to, have calls that aren't pushy or salesy, being able to interview potential clients instead of selling or anything. I don't know how to take people from Engager, right? Like somebody that engages on a post and there are all these interests to somebody that's investing in themselves at a high rate. I don't know how to do that, and I need support doing that. That's what they tell me, right? And then they say, oh, I have limitations myself. I'm like consistency. There's all kinds of mindset stuff that's in the way. And there's like imposter syndrome. And there's all of these things that are stopping me. And I know you and Holly can help me with these things, right? But then they go back to their spouse and they say, hey, I'm looking to invest into my business. I think I'm, need help growing it and doing this and that. And they're like, oh, you can do that on your own, because your spouse always sees that you're even more capable than you are, right? You're capable, right? And they've seen what you've got through, and they've seen the challenges you've overcame, but they don't see this. And I'm going to share my screen. There we go. All right. So what I like to call your blind spot. So a lot of times you have, remember, that is not here. This is, I don't know how to use Jamboard as quite as well as I do Zoom. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. So what's stopping you in your business is usually not the things you're actually aware of. Maybe there's a little bit of it, right? But most of it is going to be what we talk about here. So this is all the things right? So like if you're watching this, let me know something that you know. Right? Like if you're a health coach, you're like, I know health coaching. If you're a life coach, I know life coaching. If you know, like, you know these things, right? Now, like me, I know sales processes, I know marketing, I know how to package offers, I know how to do all these things, right? Then there's a this sliver of the pie that is the things you don't know. I know I don't know most words in Russian. I know da. That's about as my extensive of my Russian, right? So I know that I don't know Russian mostly. I know about 5 words in Spanish, and beyond that, I know that I don't know most Spanish. Can somehow understand it periodically, but that's whatever. But then you have all of this, right? All of this is another thing. And these are all of the things you don't know, right? And so these are the things that actually stop you, right? And so this is why you hire a coach, right? This is why you get support in doing these things in your business, right? Is to discover the things you don't know, right? Like, we went through, we always go through and I ask people, what do you see that's in the way of you just getting to the place that you want to go, right? Say your goal is $10,000 a month or $20,000, 50,000, whatever your thing is, right? And you're like, well, this, and this, like all of this stuff, right? All the things I know, these things are in my way. But these things are not the actual things in the way. These are actually the things that are in the way. It's the things you don't even know that you don't know that are in the way, right? Because these things you could just do on your own. But it's the things that you don't know you don't know. It's the you didn't even know, like that, like you just open up a cupboard and it's the Grand Canyon, right? It's the things that just blow your face off. You're like, oh my God, like you have this massive discovery and shift and like holy craps, right? And we've not only have Holly and I, been doing sales and marketing for a long time, and there's going to be just some discovery and things you don't know, and that. But what you might not know about Holly and I is we spent, 15 years each, almost 15 for Holly, 10-ish for me in transformational work, right? So we actually know specifically how to help you discover the things the things you don't know. And bringing it back to the topic of this post, right, or this video, is your spouse just know, they don't even, maybe even don't even see this stuff, right? They don't even, like, you might not even bring those up that you don't, oh, I don't know how to do this and I don't know how to do this. All they're hearing is like, oh, well, you could probably YouTube this stuff, right? You could probably find this stuff for free in a Facebook post or something, right? But like you've been doing this for a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, however long, right? And you've been bashing your head against your business and having issues and in breaking through foundation or plateaus and doing all the things for all this time. So you just these things is like, it's great. You had this discovery, right? Like maybe you discovered from because all of our content, the purpose is to help you discover more of the things that you didn't even know, right? And but it's only going to touch the tip of the iceberg of what you don't know that could be the thing that's actually stopping you, right? And but most likely your spouse, because they hold you in such high regard, that they just see the things you know, and that you're like, you're so smart, you can figure this out, you're so you've gotten through all this other stuff, like you got this, like they're like, like this is like the one time in life that encouragement is not a good thing, right? Because it's like if encouragement stops you from really getting the support and helping you have the breakthrough and helping you really have the transformation that's needed for you to go to the next level, then encouragement's like a bad thing in this case. It's weird, right? But this is what they do, and there's nothing wrong. They're not doing bad. They don't, obviously they don't know they're hurting, ultimately hurting you, right? And so it's very challenging, right? And so this is what we recommend when you go through and you're looking to hire a coach, right? You're looking to get support with your business, to help them like have them go through some of the content too, help them discover and be so blatantly authentic with them. That's the important thing, because most people like they want to like look strong for their spouse. And it doesn't really paint the picture. Why do you need to invest all this money in this coach? I think you got it, right? If you're not straight with them, if you're not like really, really share the frustrations and the like the shit that's not working and all the things, right? It's rough, right? It's really rough. So hopefully this is helpful. What we do, yeah. So have them. So we have pre-trainings, we have testimonials, case studies, that type of thing for our potential clients, people that are looking into investing into their business. We have them go watch these trainings and these case studies and these testimonials beforehand, so they're educated and they can make a really good decision. We don't want people that don't know us or how we can help. Like that's like what we want is people that are educated, that know what the gaps are, that are really clear in where they want to go, and really clear on how we can help. And now we need to educate the spouse, right? We have something, Holly and I have something called the Cuddle Office. It's super cute, but whatever. And what it is if you have a spouse that is a part of the decision-making process here, or you even want to run it by them, or anything, right? We recommend to watch one of our trainings, make it a date. Like, hey, we're going to do a date. We're going to watch this. I'm going to share my freaking heart with you and share really the struggles and challenges that I've gone through in this business. And what I'm going through right now, and how these people, I think they can help me, or whatever, right? Like, and this is the thing, and this is something for you as a coach, you want to do. You want to set up your potential clients the same way and give them content to watch before they hire you, so that they're set up and they can show up powerfully to your call. So that's, hopefully this was helpful on both sides of things. We appreciate you. Have an awesome day. If you want support about creating these processes that I talked about, creating these what we call power client attraction pathways, is being able to take somebody and from no clue who you are to like warm to hot to client, right? Because it doesn't really go from zero, no clue who you are, to like investing a bunch of money. There's processes that do that, but it doesn't feel good. Like there's a guy out there, he's been teaching this for a while, to run cold ads of potential clients to a webinar, and you get them on the webinar, and the webinars fear this, fear that, fear, all the scarcity, all the things. Oh, and then would you like to get on a clarity call and see more about how we could help you? and then they get you on a call, and then they just beat you to death with a bunch of scarcity and fear, and like you don't want any of that. That's terrible, right? And so if you want a process that actually feels good, that's gradual, and people are like getting to know you, and it's building rapport and really connect, and the whole thing is just working, right? Then reach out. Let's have a conversation, or drop me below, and we can have a conversation, see if it's a good fit. Hopefully, you're having an awesome day. Appreciate ya. Talk to you.